starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot.
He can set traps. He can use his legs to move around a little bit and wait for the right spot, the right entry point to come in with a dangerous guy.
Gervonta Davis continues to display punishing power as he prepares for his highly anticipated rematch with Lamont Roach. In a recent sparring session, he reportedly floored his partner with a single, thunderous punch. Sources close to his camp say Davis has even stunned heavyweight sparring partners in the past with his raw force. His high-intensity training makes one thing clear: he's not just preparing to win, he's preparing to finish Roach in emphatic fashion.
Yeah. Once Tank felt a little more power, you actually really think that Lamont can take Gervonta's power?
I don't think anybody could take his power. You know he knocked out heavyweights?
Yeah.
What happened?
Man, I was about to spar. Before I was about to spar Tank, he was sparring this big boy.
A heavyweight?
Heavyweight boy. And Tank hit that nigga. He hit him so hard that he was on the top of the rope just like this. I'm like, I thought he died. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he died.
As the rematch draws near, Gervonta Davis is training with relentless intensity. Recent footage showcases his explosive energy, firing off rapid-fire combinations with blistering speed and laser focus. His camp is emphasizing power, precision, and total preparation. This time, Davis isn't leaving anything to chance. With every punch thrown, it's clear he's aiming to step into the ring without a single weakness and with no room for excuses. His sharpness and unwavering commitment show just how seriously he's taking this fight. Terrence Crawford recently offered insight into the raw power behind Gervonta Davis's punches. Speaking from a seasoned perspective, Crawford emphasized that Davis's knockout ability isn't just about brute strength, it's the result of flawless timing and pinpoint accuracy. His comments echo a widely held belief in the boxing world: Davis only needs one clean shot to change the course of a fight. That fearsome reputation for one-punch power continues to rise, commanding respect from even the sport's elite.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then he starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive. And he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So, you know, he just, in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
The draw with Lamont Roach has sparked a noticeable shift in how Gervonta Davis is perceived. Once viewed as nearly untouchable, Davis now faces growing scrutiny. The result has raised questions among analysts: has his dominance started to fade, or did it simply expose gaps in his preparation? Tim Bradley's pointed critique underscores the pressure Davis is under to bounce back. This rematch isn't just about victory, it's a critical opportunity to re-establish his standing and prove the draw was a rare misstep, not a sign of...
Look like a real businessman now, you know. He's not all loud and crazy like he was. He's kind of toned it and tamed it, calmed it and tamed it down, toned it down a bit. So I respect that with Ryan, man, and I think he's gonna be a lot more focused now, and he's actually gonna go and train, and he's gonna definitely put on a show, and I think he's gonna win, man. I think he's gonna win by knockout.
How long does that fight go, in your opinion?
It won't go past 6.
Wow, everyone's been saying that.
I don't think it goes past 6.
Why?
What's up, fam?
Why do you guys think it?
Nah, there's too many holes. Too many holes in the game. Too many holes. Too many holes. Can improve in or improve on, and you know they're gonna come back and they're gonna put their best foot forward, bro. But like, look, if this shit don't motivate you, Tank, you know, the fact you got to draw, the fact that you had a big fight lined up with Jake Paul after this, and now you got to wait, and now you got to do this rematch, bro. If this don't motivate you, I don't know what will. You know what I'm saying? Because like his name right now is getting drugged through the mud. You know, and all those fans that was on his side, bro, a lot of them are switching teams now. You know, so you know, look, he got a lot to prove, not only to himself, but a lot to prove to his fans and his fan base out there. So he go back in there, had his rematch, and he do what he's supposed to do, like he's supposed to do the first time around. Then all the shit that happened in the pad swept under the rug, because that's just how, you know, the fans is and the sport is. You know, and then he moves on to...
One trait that continues to set Gervonta Davis apart from his peers is his adaptability. Whether pressing the action or boxing from a distance, he has the rare ability to dictate the pace on his own terms. This stylistic flexibility allows him to make real-time adjustments, an asset that could prove crucial in the rematch. While Roach found moments of success in their first encounter, Davis's capacity to analyze, adapt, and evolve mid-fight could completely alter the outcome in the second.
He can set traps. He can use his legs to move around a little bit and wait for the right spot, the right entry point to come in with a dangerous guy. He can do it all, and he can figure it out on the fly with the cerebral part I'm talking about. Right? And he's at his prime. See, that's the key. That's the part you got to put in there. He's at his prime.
He reminds me of the old time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love that. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like bang, oh my God, I shouldn't open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room. So he don't, and that's part of what separates him, and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of our time.
Following the first fight, Gervonta Davis raised eyebrows with his unexpected explanations for his performance. To many fans, his remarks sounded more like excuses than honest reflection, and they didn't sit well. Critics felt he deflected accountability while downplaying Roach's effort in the ring. As a result, the tension surrounding the rematch has only intensified now. All eyes are on Davis to see if he can let his performance do the talking and silence the doubts without excuse.
We got to talk about it. So Tank officially came out and says that he wants to put this rematch as early as May. Now, if that were to happen, Lamont Roach gets a second time to prove himself. Now, in my personal opinion, his stock has already risen. He is already notable. The fact that he went toe-to-toe with Tank on a decision that ended in a draw, whether he loses this second fight or not won't even matter. Because he's directly in line to go against the Keyshawn Davis, the Shakur Stevensons, and etc., the Devin Haney's, and etc. I can see him moving up and going against Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia or somebody like that. Roach has definitely proven himself. But let's talk about something else. And that is the hairstylist situation. In my humble opinion, I believe she should have been quiet. As a hairstylist, there was nothing for you to say. No fan in boxing was gonna look at them like, I don't want her to braid my hair. No one would have said that. But she hurt herself when she came out and publicly made multiple claims, got all these receipts that no one needed, no one asked for, saying, oh, this had no grease or oil in it. No one cares. Nobody even believes it. Sometimes it's best to remain quiet. But you